Hello there and welcome back to EU4 playing as Korea. My truces are about to expire and all the nations I went to war with last time. A couple of years left on those. And I'm very close to completing my 2,000 ducat mission, which will be ticking over in 2 months' time. I can build a bit more army if I wanted to, and some navy. But at the moment, things are going pretty well in my nation. I've got to decide who to attack next once my truces wear out. There's the mission. Build a treasury. A large treasury is an imperative buffer for all things that could befall us through. If this is seen as miserly, it is because some do not realize that this vice is the very essence of what it means to reign. So I need to get 2,000 ducats, which I've done that. And it means I got yearly inflation reduction of 0.1. The next mission is to at least 20. What does that mean? If at least 20 all owned provinces, one of the following must be true. Is that at least 20 development? I'm not exactly sure what that means, to be honest. If at least 20. Or if we've got at least 20 provinces, all of them must have one of those things. That's a lot of building. Wow, okay. Not sure if I'm interpreting that properly, to be honest. But now that I've got a new idea ready. My first admin idea. Tolerance. I'll take that. Adopting a more tolerant view towards the minority religions in our country will greatly increase our religious unity. So it gives me a 25% bonus to that, which will mean that I shouldn't have any religious unity penalties for a while unless I do a massive conquest. Now, Yamana. Shoni is at war. And they've got no allies at the moment. So that might be a good little target to try and get a sneaky victory against. So I'm going to raise my army maintenance up. And get my units ready. Because I do want to take this whole island at some stage. Even if I... See, it depends what happens here with Shoni. If I take that all those provinces, then I'll just vassalize them, maybe. I'm going to increase my cog army. My cog fleet. Get up to 20. So I need 1, 2, 3... 4. I was going to make some more shipyards, wasn't I? Build one there. Ferdinand's too good of a place to build one. Maybe build on his sand dune. So 5 shipyards along that coast. Now I'm just going to wait and see what happens with this war. See who wins, essentially. Chikuzin's a good place for a temple. Does have its marketplace, so I might as well build a temple there for more income. Pyongyang, my capital, is also now good. No, it's not my capital. It is a capital in the modern world. A travelling minstrel. A renowned minstrel recently crossed our nation's borders. His intention is to roam our country, bringing joy to all who hear him. But some say only your ears are fit to hear such wonderful music. I get a free stability point. Now I'm going to game the system a little bit here. Because stability is more expensive each level you go up. But I can boost the stability now for 100. Because now it costs 140 for the next one. And then take the free one to get to +2. So it saves me pretty much 50 admin power by doing that. Ashikaga has internal conflicts. Beginning 1536, Ashikaga faced almost a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within and bringing it to the verge of collapse. Our nation is struggling both socially and economically as famine and war plague our people, and the growing opposition against the aristocracy and church has resulted in a series of rebellions and assassination attempts against the monarch. Okay. So Ashikaga is officially falling apart. Now I can get my final influence idea. Do I want that now, or do I want to wait until I've done a war? Jian Shao's got issues too. Lay a couple of claims on Jian Shao. And get my next missionary out there. More nobility in the army. With the increased privileges of the aristocracy come some additional duties. A true nobleman is expected to serve in the army as an officer and a gentleman. So we get 10 army tradition. Yeah, looks like Cheongju's a good. I'm going to start building some of these manufactories. Pyongyang's a good site for one. And so is Cheongju. And Gillam. Gillam's only got one space left for a building though. It does have a marketplace and a temple. I'll build one just north of it in Hoyong. We got a bit more building space. Alright, so that's all my $2,000 spent. Didn't take me long, did it? Where's my transport fleet? Here it is. Put my new transport together. Gives me a 20-strong transport fleet, which then means I can boost my armies. What I might do is get a few more cavalry for each unit. So now they've got 4 cavalry each one. Ooh, Mongolia, they're being attacked by Transoxiana. Okay, so they're making a move. This war is still raging here. I'll take this idea now then. Influence ideas. Marcher Lords. By granting considerable autonomy to vassals in border regions, these Marcher Lords will be able to raise large military armies to support us in our wars. It doubles the force limit of my vassals. So Caution just broke. No, Jian Shao just broke. What does that mean? They still look intact. And I've got the next national idea, the Hopei system. The Hopei system is an identity tag system that requires all Koreans to carry a tag with their name, place of birth, status, and place of residence. This will make it easier to know who people are and where they are. So it gives me a national manpower modifier of 10%. That's pretty good. Oh. I can adopt an oligarchic administration to change a government. I'm not going to do that right away. I'm going to look into that one a bit more before I just go changing government types willy-nilly. I'm still earning a bit of money a month. I wonder if it's time to start building some artillery units. This war's still raging. Kind of like this war to sort itself out. Ooh, I need a rival. Who is it saying I should rival? Ashikaga. I can do that. In that case... I could declare war on Ashikaga. Royal marriage from Ming, I'll accept that. I'll put a few more light ships. Resurgence of Neo-Confucianism. The philosophical ideas of Neo-Confucian thinker Chu Si regarding knowledge and action with heavy emphasis on logical reasoning and coherence have been brought to our attention once again by the works of Wang Yangming. These ideas take more influence from Taoism than orthodox Confucian philosophy. We have to decide which path we want to choose for our state. I'm going to denounce Neo-Confucianism because that gets me yearly legitimacy, which I think could be handy, rather than tolerance of heretics. I've got humanist ideas which should take care of that pretty well. What was I doing yet? I'm going to build some more light ships. 1, 2, 3, I might build 4 more. I'll go 6 more. Military access from Shoni. Nope, I don't want armies moving around my lands, thank you very much. Looks like UC's beat me to it. They're requesting me to join a war. I guess I'll have to accept. They are my loyal ally. They did help me with my war in Japan, so I guess I should help them out in return. Jianshao is not involved, which is good. Alright, so just so I know who's who. So as long as that's controlled by Shoni, I'm not at war with that province. Okay, I guess I'm moving my armies up this way. This army is relocate. Oh, my trade fleets. Forgot about my trade fleet. I only lost 1 ship. Let's get all my ships together. I think I need a blockade. Marital bliss. Her Majesty the Queen Consort is of course a constant companion and good advisor in her own right. However, apart from that role, our Queen Consort is also representative of the Crown to the Shin House and vice versa. At times, this is not an arrangement without benefits. Today, Jong-Hyu seems very pleased to announce that her family has decided to show its support for the throne and for the union of In and Jong-Hyu. Okay, I'll take one base tax in Yukjin. Why not? We want this army to move. There's two pretender armies, or noble rebels. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? I just might bypass those in my conquest. What's this little army doing? They're trying to go behind my back. We haven't needed that, thank you very much. Might hire another leader. And I'm going to get them. That was a river crossing attack, that was very silly. Very silly indeed. Can my reinforcements get there? No. The second army should do better. Because the initial army would have been lower morale. I lost that. How did I lose that one as well? That's what happens when you get a bit slack. Well, might as well help out up here. Let my armies recover a bit. It was actually a bit embarrassing, that. I should have done better. Not happy with that at all. You know, I might actually use this as a chance to do some exploring. See what this island is. Because when you're at war, you can actually explore the lands a bit. Big pretender armies. I'm starting to think Yusugi's bitten off more than I can chew with this war. Right, maybe I do need to get my ships involved a bit. At least by exploring these lands, I'm also at the same time taking them in the name of Yusugi, which is going to be good for war score. Except there's a risk of there's hidden armies in there. I'm going to move my fleet to the South Korean Sea. That means these units here should be blocked off from any support. Can I keep going? No. Can't search up there. I'll send my army back down to help out. Not been very successful war so far. And all these rebellions aren't helping. They're more of a hindrance, really. attacking me now. I've got defensive bonus here. So my army will survive that, luckily. Yep. So let's start sieging down some provinces. Actually, we'll go into that. Bit of a messy war, this one. My concern is at the end of it, I'm not going to get any land out of it. I think that might do it for this episode. This war's pretty got a bit of time left in it. So I will end up here. We'll conclude this war next episode in the name of Yusugi. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the support and hope to see you next time. Take care out there.